Hey everybody, how you guys doing today? My name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence. It is Sunday evening. I've completed some of my homework, and I'm very happy to sit down and film part 3 of our campaign. So welcome. If you haven't checked out the previous 2 episodes, I highly encourage you to do so. There should be annotations on your screen right now if you're on PC. Otherwise, the links are in the description below this video for all of you mobile device users. So when we left off last time, we ended up sieging the pirate base, which is still going on at Biscayne with 2 of our fleets. Plan today is we're going to expand out. We're going to build up another fleet too, and of course get planetary shielding up on all of our planets. We also have a couple ship names to dish out today, so I'll be sure to do that. And I do apologize that this episode is coming out a week later. I had planned to do this one last week, but I had some school stuff that came up that took priority. So my apologies, guys. We'll probably have a little bit longer of an episode to make up for that today, and you guys are certainly going to get 2 episodes this week, so look forward to that. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop right in. We're going to take a look at Biscayne, which is now at 20,000. We've got 2 of our fleets doing it. So we have our heavy siege fleet here, and then we also have our lighter fleet here. Doing good. So the Capot is still holding up. Datman is there. We've got the Black Ranger as well. And then if I'm not mistaken, we also have the Dark Ring in here somewhere. So we got the Nighthawk, the Liberator, the Monitor. So, tell you what, we'll go ahead, give my man Dark Ring a ship. Dark Ring has been watching a lot of this stuff, and since I haven't been streaming it, I'm sure he's slightly jealous. We've also had a couple other requests. So the Brony Killer is going to come in here. Thank you very much for your comment, man. I'm really happy you're enjoying the series, and hope you continue to do so, of course. And then we also got the Nighthawk here, which I will be renaming Republic Pride at viewer request. See if it can bolster up our fleet a little bit. We've got Sectful here, and Sectful, you can go ahead and take one of our Venators. Or excuse me, Sexful. Interesting choice of name, but I promise that you guys will get your own ship, so I'm fulfilling that duty. Now, we seem to be doing okay on neutronium. Our Lomite supply is a little low, and our military research is going okay. So let's go ahead and get our large project started here after we get our concussive missile barrages there. And then we have set up trade posts on all these planets, if I'm not mistaken. I just want to double check again. So it looks like Endor does not have a trade station set up yet. Balfrip should. We'll go ahead and take a peek here. So Balfrip does have a trade station set up, and we also should be building planetary shields on all these now. So let's go ahead and get a planetary shield up on Balfrip, which I think is necessary. And let me go ahead and take a drink here. Oh, I ate some tortilla chips before this, which was just a slight mistake because now my throat's all scratchy. But hey, you know, to each his own. We'll get emergency facilities up, and then Balfrip will take precedence. Delot, we should be able to develop as well. So we've got a trade outpost, an orbital refinery, and okay. So let's go ahead and get. I would ideally like to get a planetary shield up along the same area, and then let's set up a minefield
Planet development finished
around here just to protect the basics on Delot. So that'll give Delot a planetary shield. Cominor, of course, needs one as well. Although Cominor is newly established, and this is where we've got 2 of our other fleets. So let's go ahead and move them up here. And we do need to set up our neutronium extractors here. And how many slots do we have? We've got 12 logistical slots. Let's go ahead and do a planetary shielding. And then I'd like to do a spaceport and a broadcast relay. And then, you know what? I actually think, can we do an orbital refinery? We can. We'll get an orbital refinery up as well. Followed by some mines, of course. This is a smaller planet, so it's not going to be too crazy as far as developing a minefield goes here. But we'll get 30 mines up to protect those. So Cominor is good. Biscayne is still under siege here. So hopefully we'll be able to take out that pirate base. Endor, of course, is going to need some planetary defenses. Let's get a planetary shield up there. And then we'll get a station here. And one right there. That'll give us a little more as well. Now, we have wiped out Biscayne, and we have also taken Biscayne. Perfect. There we go. So the pirate base is ours.
Standing by. Standing by.
Let's go ahead and get our fleet separated here. And see what we can build up on Biscayne. I know it's going to be a lot of tactical. We should have Okay, so we've got some tactical slots. Now, can we upgrade? Logistically speaking here, we'll do the Explorer and make this a tactical base emplacement, which is perfect.
Structure complete.
And if it's a tactical base emplacement, that means we need a planetary shield on this thing. And we may as well go ahead and start setting up hangars. We'll get stations up here soon.
Yes, sir.
Planet development finished.
So there we go. Now, we should start going ahead and exploring Woostery a bit. Our scouts are moving around. I don't see any hostility in the system yet, so that's a positive thing, but we'll see what's going on here. So, let's have a double check, a double take here.
Nothing of value has been found.
So our military is okay, our empire is alright. It's not perfect, but it's not good either.
Structure complete.
And it looks like our diplomacy, our economy is good. So we have the strongest economy right now, which is, I will happily accept. Now, Vari, do we have planetary shielding on Vari? We do not, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let's go ahead and get planetary shielding up on Vari. We do not have enough tactical slots for it. Go ahead and spend some on that. Then let's go ahead and buy some Lamite. Sorry for all the pretentious mouse clicks here.
Research complete.
Lamite's expensive. We need a lot of it. Lamite's always like my downfall. I really do not enjoy the Lamite. Alright. And Arcus will also need a planetary shield, which we should be able to put on Arcus. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get that on Arcus. Then also set up some mines here to protect Arcus. This is just one of those fallback small mining plans that we're able to get with the quick start. So, now we should be able to set up planetary shielding on Vari. And we're going to go ahead and have the planetary shielding. Can we set it up in the minefield? Perfect. Always like to have it in the minefield, because then the planetary shields are protected by a said minefield. Okay, so we've got all of our planets shielded at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. And we're working on best gain. Now, what I'd like to do here, so we've got defenses. Let's get ion cannon defense platforms and interdiction fields. If we can set up best gain here to be, one of those systems, that'd be fantastic.
Planet development finished.
And it looks like indoor is also being worked on here. So,
another structure is in the way.
Now, do we have a logistic? We do not have a logistical upgrade on indoor. Okay. So this is going to be a small mining staging area. Let's get some mines up. And then I'd also like to put up a gravity well generator. That's perfect.
Structure complete.
And then if we can do a hangar here. Let's see. Do we have another? We do not have another tactical capacity. Okay. So maybe the hangar isn't the best decision here. I'm going to go ahead and scrap that.
Structure complete.
I think the better decision here outside the hangar would probably be... actually, no. A hangar works. We'll do a hangar, and then we'll get some Jehovah stations in here in order to set up a defensive perimeter. We're spreading pretty good so far. I like the spread we got going here. Let's go ahead and send our fourth fleet up to Woostery. Now, Woostery does have a remote sensor. Let's see here. A lot of people, though, so we'll have to send both fleets, as a matter of fact.
Roger.
Standing by. You guys out here as well.
Research complete.
So planetary shields are up, which is good.
Our backup is joining the fight.
We're going to set up minefields around this area. I do want to make this a heavily fortified position, so let's make sure that's done.
Preparing the jump to hyperspace. Jump to hyperspace!
Planet development finished.
And then we'll send both fleets in. So
right away.
Them right here.
Reporting in.
And them right there. Perfect. We'll get both fleets in on that.
Structure
and then
complete.
As far as diplomacy goes, how is our standing
Scouts
with
have found a
Shabami? Okay.
planet.
So we're not doing too bad. Let's see here.
Standing by.
So we've got both the
Awaiting
fleets
orders.
together. We're also working on the diplomacy here. So we can start offering packs to the CIS while we take down Now, our economy seems to be okay, so I'm going to go ahead and up our fleet one more time. And let's see what we got here. Jedi Service Corps. So we'll do the armor increase. That's fine. And then damage bonus and culture. Perfect. I like that. Working on those packs. We've got both of these that are being worked on. And then militarily speaking, we're doing all right. We're doing our interdictures and then the large project resourcing. Then we're going to have to decide what we want to do. Praetorian classes or the heavier Pride of Core classes. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Both these fleets are good. We've got 75.
Roger.
Let's go ahead and hit
Preparing the jump
Woostry.
to hyperspace.
I'd like to take Woostry because Beskane is technically going to
Calculate jump
defend
to light
Woostry.
speed. Calculate
And
jump to light speed.
we're going to have two system parts we're going to have to lock down. Janara is going to have to be
hyperspace.
locked. And
Preparing
then
the jump
Ord
to
Cantel is
hyperspace.
going to have to be locked. If we can lock down both of those, we're in a solid
backup is
position.
joining the fight.
Confirmed. Right away. Proceeding to coordinates. Proceeding to coordinates.
And here we go.
Research complete.
You guys will get some big battles now. We're starting to push.
Structure complete. Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what our boys can do.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Militarily speaking, we're doing alright.
Confirmed. Right away. Confirmed. Proceeding to coordinates.
Research
Turning this
complete.
line around. Now we do need governmental sector. Okay. Let's go ahead and research that as well. Defensively, we're alright. We'll get tactical damage increase going here. And then we're working on more military stuff, which is fine. Military, again, it takes a while to build up the upgrade trees, but once you got it down,
Reporting in.
they go quite well. I mean, you can see most of our guys are just tearing through what we've got here.
Research complete.
We'll just have to focus fire on some of these. But we're all at 100, all at roughly 100, so we should be alright here.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Open fire.
Let's have everyone focus fire on that dreadnought. As long as we focus fire, we're good.
Structure complete.
The Acclamator classes aren't too dangerous. They're around 10,000 apiece. And we've got a 12,800 shield here. We're doing fine.
Intel reports an impending pirate raid.
Great, we've got a pirate raid.
Research complete.
Oh no. Pirates.
Research
Okay.
complete.
I gave him incentive to attack the Vong. We'll see if this actually works.
Yes, sir.
I typically don't like it, or don't like to have to deal with pirates
Fleet
early
is
on.
under attack.
Okay, how's our fleet doing? 95, 78, 100, 100, 100. Okay, we're okay.
Standing by. Standing by. Open fire. Yes, sir. Move to attack.
We should be able to have
Pirate
this one in the
raiders are on
bag.
loose.
Let's see.
Awaiting orders.
Perfect.
Yes, sir. Standing by.
How's the hull? Okay. We're doing okay. Not as good as I'd like
Yes,
to
sir.
be doing, but we're alright.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
They're all focusing fire. Now if we can have most of our fighters...
Research complete.
Alright. This could be going worse, but we're doing alright. We should be able to take Woostry, and it seems like Woostry's gonna
Structure complete.
branch around to Tanab. Man, we have an empty solar system right now. It's just us versus the pirates, man. That's all we got going on. So
Research complete.
looks like our little planetary base here is doing alright. Now, I do want to have a gravity well generator that'll prevent people from leaving this area.
Research complete.
And then we need to start working on a couple other things. Boom.
Awaiting orders.
Done and
Right
done.
away.
We should be working
Scouts have
on
found a colonizable
that.
planet.
There we go. Boom. Wow, that's really nice too. We can see its exact location when hostile culture's in. I like that. The Republic is great for monitoring systems. That's the one thing I'm very, very happy I chose them for this first campaign. All right, now we're gonna have to make a decision here. Let's see. So we can go with the mandatory 2 classes. We get 2 of them. Or the Predio classes. So that's 5, 5, and 5. We've got 5, 5, and 5. There's sector commands. We can have 4 Predator classes. So it depends on if we want to split up the fleet or if we want to have a heavier defensive fleet. I'm definitely going to think on that one a little bit more before I make that decision. Because I feel if we have 2, that's fine. But we're going to have to split them.
Research complete.
Interesting. Alright, so, defensively speaking, we can set up some Jehovah's stations around this area, which would be ideal. We'll need a little bit of this. Delot, do we have... We do not have ship factories on Delot. We should.
Development finished.
At least
Research
a frigate
complete.
factory. Vari is going to be our capital frigate shipyard.
complete.
So let's get one more tactical on
A new
Vari.
colony has been founded.
Emergency facilities. Woostery is now ours. And
Research complete.
ideally, I'd like 6 of these. We'll spread them, of course, but 6 is ideal. And then
Awaiting orders. Confirmed.
Woostery is now
Structure
ours.
complete.
Logistically speaking, Balfour's fully developed. Indoors
More
not.
crystal is needed.
This Lamite's gonna kill me, man. I need a rich Lamite area. If I can find a rich Lamite area, I should be okay. It's just finding one that's a pain. Okay, Commodore. Delot's fine.
finished.
Ferries, almost fine. Indoors got a max. Okay, let's explore Woostery.
Structure complete.
And then I need these space stations all at Biscayne. Biscayne's going to be a hell of a strategic point. I can only have 4 system. So those 4 go in Biscayne. These 2 are going to go to Lot for now. Now we've taken Woostery. Our fleets are
Research
moving
complete.
south from Woostery. 1 neutronium extractor, that's it. It's a largely developed Terran planet, so we can make this a forward staging base like our home planet. I like where this is going. So we'll do that. Large developed Terran planet's good. This is basically another home planet, which I like. We can set up more trade here and use that
Standing
trade
by. Reporting in.
for future reference, which is perfect. Now let's see here.
Reporting in.
Let's get all of our fleet up there.
Nothing of value has been found.
Military research-wise,
Planet
we're going
development
into the
finished.
Manticore 2 classes. The Manticore 2s are
Phase
just going to
jump
be
complete.
defensive walls that we're going to want to use here. Legendary history.
Research complete.
Wow, that's amazing. The culture that the Republic has is blowing my mind right now.
More crystal is needed.
I mean, just wow.
Structure complete.
Our culture spreads like wildfire.
Planet development finished.
Those are neutronium. Hakata. Has a remote sensor, okay. On TV, Dressel, Renvar. Renvar is going to have neutronium. Anzit's going to have... Okay, Malok and Ilom.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Okay, Ilom is another wormhole they can use to get to us. We have to lock down 3 main areas with gravity well generators or fleets.
Research complete.
Fleets will make it mobile, but
Awaiting orders.
it's going to be a hell of a system
Right away.
lockdown. We're
Calculate
not going to
jump
be
to
able to
light
spread
speed.
quick, too, because we're going to have to use our fleets to defend the area.
Preparing the jump to hyperspace.
Let's
Jump
see.
to hyperspace.
So, Iatu, Tanab, Anzat, Renvar, Kaluya. Alright, take a peek.
Our backup is joining the fight.
Alright. Helia is going to be fine. Tanab is what I'm curious about.
Planet
Taking
development
Tanab's not going to be
finished.
easy.
Research complete.
Right away.
Eliatu should be fine. Now, while we're going in and spreading around, I want to, address some of the questions you guys have thrown and recommendations you guys have thrown into the comments on my couple episodes so far. So, one of the comments that's come up a few times is you guys would like to see co-op, and I do want to address that because I know you guys are very interested to see co-op. I would love to play this co-op. But there's a couple reasons I'm actually not doing it co-op. One simply is that I don't have enough time, and I know that sounds stupid and convoluted, but it's the truth. To find a co-op buddy to play this game with takes time, and recording time, and things of that nature, and I haven't really found someone that I'm able to co-op with yet. Now, if I do, and you guys are still looking for something like that after doing my first little campaign here, I'll happily consider it. Now, on top of that, there's also something that for those of you who
Awaiting
play
orders. Roger.
this game
Yes, sir.
are very well aware
Proceeding
of.
to coordinates. Confirmed.
Servers have horrible desync, especially in
Research
larger
complete.
fleet battles, and we have done a couple of these larger battles on my live stream, and they haven't gone out too well after about 2-3 hours in because the desync is so bad. Now, granted, I haven't tried it for about a month or so. Excuse me. However, the desync does kill the in-game content to the point where it's laggy, and I really wouldn't feel right putting it out. So, those are the 2 main reasons I decided not to do it for my first series. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do it at all, but just a little recommendation. I guess not even a recommendation, but just a little statement to make, So again, we'll see how this single-player one goes. If you guys have anything you want to hear me talk about or whatever, too, while we're playing the game, feel free to let me know, because I know a lot of the early games like
Yes,
this
sir.
one are a tad bit
Proceeding to
boring, and
coordinates.
I totally understand that,
Right away.
But that being said, if you guys want me to chat about anything or whatnot, just feel free to leave it in the comments. You guys have been awesome supporting this so far. I'm really happy you're enjoying it so much. I'm enjoying filming them. It's just, the time starts to kick up on me. Wish I could just sit down and film an entire campaign in a day, but not
Research
possible.
complete.
We do have Destiny coming out this week, too, so I'm actually pre-recording
Planet
both of these
development
earlier in the
finished.
week. So that's what you guys are seeing right now is this episode, and then the 4th episode as well is going to be pre-recorded. But good fun, So if you guys want to check out some Destiny or hang out with me live on the stream, please feel free to do so this week. I'd love to have you guys there. The stream link is in the description below this video as always, and you'll always get an annotation on any of my videos when I go live here on YouTube. So, check it out. I'd love to chat with some of you guys in the live chat, maybe discuss Sins of a Solar Empire, and a few other games, See if you guys would be interested in anything. But anyway, let's go ahead and see. So our fleets have taken Iatu, which is good. We've got a remote sensor on Iatu, which is golden. We'll set up a civilian infrastructure on it. Now that being said, we're not going to have a lot of tactical ability here. However, we are going to have neutronium, which is good. So, we should have... Here we go. Our stations are arriving on Beskane, which is perfect. Alright. So now on Beskane, we should be able to set up 3 of these stations. And we're going to militarize the crap out of these stations as well. And then we've also got Dalat here. My mouse scrolling's being retarded. And we'll go ahead and give Dalat 2 defensive stations as well. Okay. That way that's set. Now, I'd like to get one on Ord Control and Ulm. We have not done that yet, but we will. And then moving past that, we'll develop up some more heavier fleets once we get the Manticore 2 classes.
Nothing of value has been found.
Now, we're going to need a lot of Lomite to get these Manticore 2 classes up. However, it should help. So the Skane is now ours, which I love having this defensive position. Typically, I always use the pirates to my advantage, but since we're in a system solo, it really just doesn't seem necessary to me to have one of these. So that's a 20 tactical slot. So let's go ahead.
Research complete.
We're going to build 3 hangar arrays here.
Planet development
2 ion cannons. Another missile station. Another missile station. And another missile station. Followed by a turbo laser station. A turbo laser station. Another turbo laser station. And another turbo laser station. Which should leave us at 33 of 36. This is another 2. This is a 1. So we've got 4, 4.
Structure complete.
What the gravity well generators look like. Oh, that's pretty nifty. Okay. So anyone who comes through Beskane has to deal with this, which is not going to be fun. That's a promise. We're going to militarize all these stations. Give them all flak.
Structure
and we're going to give them 2 hangars. And I don't know if I want to trade outpost them yet, but we'll leave that up for interpretation a little later. So Beskane has become an FOB. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, I sped it up. So FOB Alpha, perfect.
Research complete.
Now let's see what we've got on Wooster here.
Structure complete.
This Lomite man is killing me. I want to develop up Wooster, but I can't yet.
Reports an impending pirate raid.
Okay, Praetoriat Vong, we're fine.
Structure complete.
And our culture's still spreading. I mean, I love how fast the culture's spreading right now.
Structure complete.
So we've taken Iatu, which is good. Now,
standing by.
I want to end this by taking
Proceeding to
Tanab.
coordinates.
And then we'll expand into Moltok and
Attacking an
Alum.
empire has become more profitable.
Okay.
Calculate jump
So
to
the
light
Praetoriat
speed.
Vong
Calculate
raises
jump
them
to
into
light
by nationalists.
Calculate jump to light speed.
Alright. Now we're doing alright. Tanab here we should be able to take.
Structure complete.
Hopefully the fleet isn't too big.
Phase jump complete.
Oh yeah. Alright, Tanab we're going to try to take. This will be interesting.
Proceeding to coordinates. Proceeding to coordinates. Proceeding to coordinates.
This should be interesting.
Pirate raiders are on the loose.
We've got a bigger fleet, but I do not know if we'll be able to do this all in one go.
Structure complete.
Now, what's the pirate organization here? The Seoskin Guard. Interesting.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Alright, well this is going to be interesting. We've almost got our Manitors, which is great. Start building those up in the next game here. We'll get that for our tactical turrets going here. And then we'll also get... We'll do that for the tactical turrets. Let's see how much damage we can do here.
Complete.
Awaiting orders.
I don't think we're going to be able to take this fleet in one solid go.
Planet development finished.
We can try, but I don't think it's going to work. So let's sit here for a minute and see if our wall can hold these guys back. And if they can, I'll be a pretty happy camper. Gotta level up. Black Ranger, now level 3. Good work. Now it's the heavier ships I'm worried about. How we doing? We're 91, 84, 99, 99. Alright, so we're not going to pull out until we drop to about 50. We'll see how this goes. All of you guys' viewerships have just been like dominating the battlefield. It's been awesome. Dark Ring is now level 2. Congrats, Dark Ring. And
fail us in this task.
the Praetorian Vong has a mission for us. Okay, let's take a peek. Give credits. 2,000. I'm fine with this.
Excellent. There is promise in you yet.
Don't mind yet. We're at 60, 99. Our heavy ships are holding fine, which is
Scouts have found a
great.
colonizable planet.
So it's the heavier ships that are going to be able to hold more now, but our smaller ships aren't going to do so hot. This is going to be a hell of a battle. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull our guys out of Tanab back to Iatu. Delat should have their stations set up now, which is good. So we'll go ahead and get you guys all set. Alright, so that's good. And then let's check on Beskane's fleet development. FOB Alpha.
Preparing the jump to hyperspace.
And
Preparing
get
the jump to hyperspace.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Done, done, and done. Perfect. Alright, well I think this is a solid stopping point, guys. Looks like we've got a decent tech tree upgrade. Our Mandators are all set for production, so we'll have to start pumping those out as soon as we have the resources. And we should be able to do that fairly soon, because these actually aren't that expensive, so to speak. Alright guys, well that's going to go ahead and end it for part 3 of my Jabami campaign. I hope you guys, or excuse me, my Janara campaign. I've been doing the total wrong thing there. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button to support the series so I know to continue making stuff like this. And also be sure to check out part 4 coming later this week. I promise this time it's actually coming out later this week. If this is the first time you watched a video by me or haven't done it already, feel free to hit that subscribe button for gaming commentary, small Let's Plays like this, as well as weekly Friday videos talking about anything and everything in gaming or of interest to me, myself, and I, and of course, you guys if you have viewer recommendations. My name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence. Thank you guys for watching this episode, and I look forward to seeing you guys in part 4.